welcome to Lost Places, and today we will be talking about an abandoned Piggly Wiggly in Ducktown, Tennessee. Now, what's unique about this location is that the signage was left on the building for the entire time that it's been abandoned. So over the years, as it's gotten weathered and it's kind of fallen apart, it looks really, really awesome. This could be like a movie scene. Another part of that is because it's a bit of an older location. This location opened in 1979, operating as the city's only grocery store. It was originally a standalone location until two additions were made, once in 1982 and again in the early 2000s. It remained open from 1979 until April of 2018, when it was announced that the location would eventually close. Now, I'm not 100% sure why, but according to a person on Facebook, it closed because another local grocery store chain known as Food City bought the location, but the rent was too high for them to operate out of it, so they decided to close the location permanently and never rebrand it. And it has sat completely abandoned and untouched ever since that April of 2018. Which, when I say untouched, I mean completely untouched. Completely. You'll see in a second. So, I'm going to stop yapping on right here because I know what you came here for, and that is the exploration. So without further ado, let's have a look at this abandoned Piggly Wiggly as it sits today.
Here we are at a Piggly Wiggly in Ducktown, Tennessee. So without further ado, let's just get ourselves a view inside the building. Oh, everything's still in there. Dang. That's an old grocery store right there. I'd do anything to get inside of that. So walk around and explore. There's the old signage out there on the front. Here's some stuff from the Chattanooga Times Free Press and other newspaper stands that have probably been there since the 90s at least. This is a pretty cool establishment here. And of course, we got that beautiful Piggly Wiggly signage right there at the front. I mean, that's beautiful. Old school parking lot lights. Don't really see them that look like that anymore today. Oh man, that's awesome. This place is crazy looking aesthetically. And then there we got the original parking lot things over there. Guess we go around the back. Old Piggly Wiggly. I'd say this was built in probably the 80s, 70s maybe. Look at that broken glass up there on the back side. This would be a cool Minecraft build. You get a pretty good view in there, so. Yeah, I think so too. Hey, could you try and see if you can... No, they're not. They were shelves.
Like those cooling shelves, right?
Yeah, look. So those would have been in the store at some point. Also, could you try to get any cinematic shots? There's really nothing back there. But I will go in here. There's the back of the store. We'll go over by the front sign later, but yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh. Look at this cardboard boxes, all these cardboard boxes that just were sitting here to rot for years. And there's the signage, which is now all busted out. What's this over here? I'm just curious what this is. What's this thing? Community bank. Abandoned bank building. Anyway, I think that's where we're going to end it off on this one. Anyway, I think that's where we're going to end it off for this video. We'll see you on the next Lost Places, and goodbye.